Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judgment. Welcome to another stream. I had to go live again because there are breaking news, actually, about Xavi Simons and about Eze that actually... Okay, let me just start the stream again. Let's start over and say a couple of things. Hit that like button on your way in and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm just going to tell you a couple of things that I learned by reading the news, which is... it's actually nuts. By the way, there might be a couple of delays in the Gyokeres deal, but he is coming to Arsenal. But there is a breaking news about Eze that actually Arsenal are not in advanced talks with Eze. Who's going to be the left winger for Arsenal? That is something that we need to talk about. And also breaking news by Fabrizio Romano, which is fucking Liverpool are getting Rodrygo. Liverpool are going to sell Luis Díaz and get Rodrygo. And everyone will be in the mud. Everyone will be in the mud. And everyone is going to shit their bed. Everyone is going to absolutely shit their bed when Liverpool get Rodrygo, along with Salah, Wirtz, Frimpong, Gyokeres, Van Dijk, Gravenberch, and McAllister. Everyone will shit their bed. Now, ciao everyone that is here. Hit that like button. But Chelsea are serious with the Xavi Simons news. And actually, I want to start by... We're going to get to the Chelsea thing because the Chelsea conversation is going to be a little bit wrong. You know what I mean? It's going to be long because we're going to speak... The Liverpool conversation will be long. We'll listen to what Fabrizio Romano have said. We'll actually listen to what Arteta has said as well. But listen, there's also Manchester United who are interested in Sesko. So Mbeumo, Cunha, and Sesko is going to be the striker for Man United. This is a big deal for Manchester United. People are talking about Rodrygo to Arsenal, Eze to Arsenal, but Liverpool are moving fucking mad and crazy. So I want you guys, 700 people in the house, like this morning when I did the stream, so hit that like button. I need your help. Big Six are live, so I need you to like the video so we can actually get more people to watch and we get subscribers. So hit that like button, people, and subscribe to the channel if you all are new. Let's get it. Let's get it done, as Luke Skywalker is in. And I want to hear what you guys think in the chat. Listen to Luke and hit that like button in the chat. Thank you, Luke, for reminding everyone that the like button is free. Doesn't cost a penny, even though Luke spent £2 to remind you to hit the damn like. You know what I mean? I'm back home and everyone is saying 5 PSG. Osam is hurt. Because when I rated his stream, the other said, and I said 1-0 more, Osam is wild. He can't go after me, so he's going after my team. 5-0 PSG, we're past this. And I'm wearing my Inter shirt. As you guys can see, my Inter shirt, of course, this was the shirt for the 19 league title. So hit that like button. Let's go. Come on and support the channel and hit the like button. And let's start right away. Of course, with the news about Viktor Gyökeres and Eze. Arsenal are on the verge of signing Viktor Gyökeres. That is, we all know. But Mikel Arteta has said something that we need to speak about. So let me just do this quickly. Let's see what happens, of course, with Viktor Gyökeres and Arsenal, and what Arteta has said that everyone is losing their head about and everyone is losing their mind about. So let me just say, this is what Arteta have said in the press conference, of course. So let's hear what Arteta have said about Viktor Gyökeres.
There is obviously a lot of talk about Viktor Gyökeres. How close are you to signing him?
You know, I cannot comment in any player that is not part of our group yet, and when we have something concrete to offer in any case to any player, we will do that.
Sorry, Mikel, slightly similar question. I think you've got 4 new players through the door. Do you expect any more to join you out here in Singapore?
It's still a long time, you know, in the window. And we are seeking, still in terms of numbers, we are short, and we have to improve the depth and the quality of the squad. And we are constantly looking in the market. But till that happens, again, focus on the player that we actually have, work with them. And I'm very pleased with what I've seen so far.
So a couple of things that Arteta have said. Everyone is losing their mind over the yet thing. Okay, he said, I can't comment on anyone yet. Does that, and everyone is saying, oh, that is a sign that Viktor Gyökeres is going to be at the club, that Viktor Gyökeres is here, he's going to be there. And I'm just telling you that the longer it takes for Viktor Gyökeres, the better it's going to hit you when he joins Arsenal. The better it's going to join you when he actually joins Arsenal. And we get that here we go from them. But the news that I wanted to speak about is that even though it is reported as it's in front of you, exactly, keyword is yet. Keyword is yet. So he actually is expecting Viktor Gyökeres to be part of the team very, very soon, of course. The problem is, like, that Viktor Gyökeres signing was supposed to strike fear a little bit in the opposition, but it's not. For some whatever reason, people have moved on, and it's have moved on from the Gyökeres thing, and it has moved on. And people are saying there is a bomba. So let's see, but listen, hit that like button. There is a bomba from Indy, whatever thing, what is called Indy Kila, whatever thing that is. Indy, Indy Kila, whatever. Well, what is his news? He's always exclusive, 1 minute, today. Oh my God, to improve the relationship to the clubs. And Kitike, wow, Liverpool informed Newcastle that they're willing to pay 135. What the fuck? Which includes add-on, which is very achievable. Liverpool also offered Harvey Elliott. Oh my God. Liverpool are absolutely are actually doing madness at the current moment. Liverpool are doing 135, which is, I think, and I'm going to be completely honest, is actually a bargain for one of the best strikers out there, Alexander Isak, because I think he takes them to the next level. And Hussam is saying, and I like this comment. I like this comment from my man, Don Hussam, of course, who was doing the A-listers just about like 10 minutes ago. No one is scared of Arsenal and Viktor Gyökeres because fucking Liverpool have signed a lot of players, and they are on the verge of signing freaking Rodrygo. As Fabrizio Romano have said that Luis Díaz is on the move. Bayern are expected to offer more money. Do you know the door is going to be open to who? To Mr. Rodrygo. So Liverpool might sell Luis Díaz, get Rodrygo, and now nobody is going to be scared of Man City or Arsenal or Chelsea or anybody. It will be bang. It will be Rodrygo. And if Liverpool do the madness and they sell Darwin Núñez as well, and they get Rodrygo, Hussam will be, and they get Isak, Hussam will be in the mud because it will be Isak and Ekitike in the same team, which he said that both cannot exist in the same team. But I don't think it's going to happen this way. I actually think that if they convince Isak to join the club, Ekitike actually can play on that left side, especially because of Gyökeres. People keep forgetting that Gyökeres is actually not only a left back, he's a left wing back. And actually Arne Slot, as I have seen, have actually experimented playing 3 at the back. So that means even Ekitike can play as a second forward. If he is crazy enough, and Arne Slot fucking play with 2 forwards, Ekitike and Isak, imagine that shit. Imagine that shit. Imagine that shit. But listen, and as I said, that deal for Arsenal with Viktor Gyökeres has been a little bit delayed, which is exactly what I'm talking about. Have the Joker card, Rodrygo, which is in any time, as it is reported, and I just wanted to touch on this. It's confirmed by Fabrice Hawkins, who actually broke the Ekitike news as well. Fabrice Hawkins broke the Ekitike news. He said that Liverpool now is going to sign Rodrygo once Luis Díaz will. I'm telling you again, and I'm telling you again and again and again and again. Once Rodrygo becomes available and makes the decision that he's on the fucking market, you will see that here we go for Luis Díaz. Then after this, I genuinely believe within 1 week, you will see that here we go for Liverpool and Rodrygo, and you'll all be in the mud. I'm telling you what is happening. It's a sequence. It's a domino effect, and everyone will be in the mud. If the front line of Liverpool, forget Isak. You know what? Even if Isak stays at Newcastle, who cares? They have Wirtz, they have Salah, they have McAllister, and they have Ekitike, and they get Rodrygo, and everyone will be in the mud. Everyone is going to be in the mud. All your chances of winning the damn league is going to shrink. And Mohamed Salah will add a 3rd league title with the Champions League. And everyone will be in the mud because he's going to be the best player to play in the Premier League ever because of his numbers. And you're all going to be in the mud. You're all going to be in the mud. Seriously. Because Arsenal are not moved for Rodrygo. So Arsenal are not even making it competitive. They're not making it competitive. Like, look at this news. Sam Dean said, I have not heard anything about Eze in the past few weeks about Eze and Arsenal. And Eze is already with Crystal Palace, I think, in the preseason. There is no advancing in position or directions, and everything that I've been told throughout the summer that has made me really doubt if this is possible. I don't know anything. People think that I'm in the know. Bro, I'm just like you. But I'm just a guy who puts his face on the internet and talk about it. If the only signing that Arsenal will get is Gyokeres, is that good enough? Is that good enough? Do you think Rodrygo will get Arsenal over the line if Liverpool get, Gyokeres if Liverpool get Rodrygo? Oh, Liverpool will be heavily favorites. There's no doubt about it. And you can't actually deny it, that they would be fucking, like, I think they'll be better than everyone else. City can compete with them. Arsenal, maybe, because they finished 2 times ahead of them. The problem is, people come to this channel and they think, and I'm being completely honest, they think I'm just going to sit here and sugarcoat it for you because I do videos about Arsenal, because I do videos about Rodrygo to Arsenal. I was just reading the reports. And I like this Arsenal team. I like Arteta as a coach. But at the same time, we cannot sit here and lie. Do you want me to lie to you and tell you, yeah, Arsenal are favorites to win the Premier League if they sign the striker? But Liverpool fucking signed a striker. And they're about to get Rodrygo as well. Because let's listen to what Fabrizio Romano have said regarding Diaz. There you go. Listen.
Luis Díaz, that's a real interesting one because I think he still has contract with Liverpool. So many teams interested, but Bayern Munich, I have to know that percentage, Fabrizio.
And I give you it immediately because it's a 65% also in this case. Also in this case,
right.
Quite optimistic for Luis Díaz. We have to wait for the negotiations to continue at the moment, but I can tell you that Bayern are going strong on this one. They had already 2 bids rejected. The last one, 67 million euros, was sent last week, rejected by Liverpool. But what I can add to this is that the player really wants to go. Luis Díaz wants to try something different. He wants a new chapter of his career. And so keep an eye on Bayern, because I think they will return very soon to the table with a new proposal, trying to tempt Liverpool to sell Luis Díaz. 2 years left on his contract, but Bayern will go very strong on this. I can also tell you that Barcelona last week tried till the very end to enter in the race for Luis Díaz, but they were offering something around 60 million euros, and this was never going to be enough, obviously,
Right.
for Liverpool.
Okay, then. Okay. So I know, and you know that Luis Díaz will be sold. If Liverpool find the alternative for Luis Díaz, he'll be sold. Right? He'll be sold. And now Liverpool are going to get a left winger. And that left winger can be Rodrygo. And if it is Rodrygo, because there is nobody else that will get him, because apparently Arsenal pulled out of the race to sign Rodrygo, right? I actually think that Liverpool will get Rodrygo. And I get there's a lot of people that say that Arsenal fans, which is fine. I like it. I love the energy. I love the energy, my friend, of you don't care about being favorite. You don't give a damn about being favorites to win the Premier League, but also you got to put yourself in the best possible place, right? You have to put yourself in at least the best possible. It doesn't matter if you're favorites or not, but do you trust your team to actually win the title? That is the reality. That is the reality that you need to actually put yourself ahead. Are you going to be, to be honest with you, Arteta is a great coach. He's a very good coach. Apologies. Just took a shower. Arteta is a great coach. He's a fantastic coach. The team is very good for Arsenal. But if they actually get that deal over and they sign Rodrygo, it will be tough. It will be tough. To be honest with you, it will be tough for others to compete. He's not a crap manager. He's not. He's a good manager. You can't deny that. And for people that talk about the salaries, remember that Liverpool have Salah and Van Dijk. Yes, 2 years, big salaries, but they got to go after this. So they know that they can balance the books for the next 2 years. And after, also, Alisson might leave next year, which leaves a gap in the salary. And they have Managerial, who is in a lower salary. So if Liverpool are able to get Rodrygo for a 5-year contract, maybe they stretch themselves in the first 2 years, but after this, it will be wide open for them actually to pay Rodrygo his wages, the wages he wants. I told you Liverpool were not getting Isak, and look what happened. So how do you know then? By the way, it is reported that still Arsenal, Liverpool, are still trying to get Isak. They haven't given up on Isak. They haven't. There is the Liverpool are considering replacing Luis Díaz with Rodrygo. Malik Fofana is the backup option. So basically, Liverpool are looking to get Rodrygo across the line. Now that is public news. That is public news. Are they going to bid? They're only going to bid once they know that Rodrygo is open to the move from Real Madrid, because at the current moment, everyone knows that Rodrygo is still waiting to confirm his future at Real Madrid to know if he has a spot or not. So that is the reality. And as Fabrizio said, Luis Díaz is on the market and he wants to leave, and Liverpool will not hold him hostage. Right? Steve, big up. So Liverpool are buying players for 3 seasons now. What do you mean by this? I don't get what you mean. They are getting Rodrygo 5 years, and I'm just responding to the people that keep saying that the salaries, right, over Rodrygo is a lot. But yeah, Liverpool can pay that. Why not? If they say they have the money, they say they have the money. If Liverpool sign Rodrygo, they are winning the league. Arne Slot is a tactical genius, and people don't pay attention to him because they feel he's not a great coach, and that is why he won the league easily. It's not only that he won the league easily, that he actually played a very, very good brand of football with Liverpool. Salah scored abundance of goals. The midfield looked fantastic. He improved. By the way, him actually keeping Konate fit for the majority of the season is something that you need to actually give him credit for. To give him credit for. That is him. But the problem with me is that the main competitor for Liverpool are Arsenal, and they are moving a little bit slow in the market. Guys, hit that like button. I'm gonna repeat again. Let's get the likes up, right? Let's get the likes up. And we got over 700 people here. So how can we not have at least 300 likes, right? Look at this. Fab Skills is saying he won the league easily because of Salah, point blank, period. So now they don't need Salah's output as much as last season. He can go back to being a normal human being as everyone else, like the rest of the players, which is his normal is better than a lot of people in the league. And then Wirtz can contribute. Ekitike can contribute. And what about if Rodrygo joins Liverpool? Do you think they need Salah? To be honest with you, if they get Rodrygo over the line and Salah still replicates what he did last season, Liverpool might break a lot of records in the league. A lot of records in the league. You gotta know this. You have to know that Liverpool will break lots and lots of records, because that doesn't happen often. When you get a player with 47 GA, that never happened in a 38 games in the history of the Premier League since it started in 92. Never happened. So if he repeats, if he gets only 40 GA and they have Rodrygo and Ekitike, you're in for a long season, my friend. I don't know who you support. Arsenal, probably, right? You support Arsenal, so that is a long season, Broski. Omar here believes if Rodrygo, Gakpo, Isak, Ekitike, Mo, Wirtz, 10. No, I don't think that you're going to get Rodrygo and Isak and Ekitike and Mohamed Salah and Wirtz. Oh my God, I don't think that is possible. That is possible. And for the people that hate on Mohamed Salah and say Salah is a fluke player, how is he a fluke player? How is he a fluke player? If he keeps he broke the record the first season he joined the Premier League. Since then, he never got less than 25 GA in a season. Never, ever got less than 25 GA in a season. By the way, 25 is considered as amazing season for everyone else. But for Mohamed Salah, it's a normal thing that he does 25 GA, right? Like it's just a normal thing that you think, yeah, Mohamed Salah is going to go back to his normal. No, his normal is 25 GA. That is not Adi. What? That is not something that you see every day. It's not fluke. Are you mad? Mohamed Salah, his GA is ridiculous. We can actually take a look at it, right? Salah. Mohamed Salah. I can take a look for you, my friend, that's saying that Salah is a fluke player. Fluke player, my ass. TKA. I am capping for my countrymen. Okay, great. Let's see. Mohamed Salah stats all seasons. We can take a look at it. All right then. In the league, last season, 47 GA. Season before, 28 GA. Season before, 29 GA. Season before in the Premier League, fuck me, 36 GA. Season before, 27 GA. Oh my word. Season before that, 29 GA. The season before this, oh my God, that is 30 GA. The season before this, 43 GA. He only, in his 8 seasons at Liverpool, he only had 2 seasons with less than 30 GA. When people get 30 GA, they are considered the best in the league. You mad? His norm is 30 plus GA. That's his normal. His normal thing. He only got 29 GA. Oh my God. He only had 2 seasons. Okay. 1, 29 GA. And that's and then 27 GA is the least. That's it. He had only 2 seasons. 28 GA, 29 GA. His least season is 27. Are you mad? What the fuck? These numbers are ridiculous. No, here you go. Wallah, you are a fraud. You're a hater. You're an Arsenal fan that is a hater. Are you mad? Are you people serious? Imagine if the next 8 seasons for Bukayo Saka is 30 GA and at least 29 GA. I genuinely think people will say he's the best Englishman that ever played in the Premier League. You crazy. Wallahi, that is ridiculous. Salah will not replicate last year 25 GA, 25, 26. By the way, Bermuda Gunnar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate the super chats, guys, and the donations. You guys are absolute legends, right? But Salah never had less than 27 GA, right? And that is in the 2021 season. He never had less than this. Never, ever. So you are telling me that you're expecting Salah next season with the likes of Verts servicing him to get less GA than his worst season ever, Bermuda Gunnar? That doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. Wallahi, it doesn't. Like for a footy judge Mo, it doesn't make any sense. For anyone to sit here and tell me that Mohamed Salah himself will get less than 25. By the way, if Mohamed Salah gets less than 25 GA next season, that is going to be his lowest season ever. Lowest season ever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just looked at it. It's fucking crazy. I don't think there's ever a player that did this in the Premier League. Even did Thierry Henry even make that? Ever. Like in his seasons at Arsenal. I'm just checking. I'm checking Thierry Henry. I'm checking Thierry Henry's record. Thierry Henry retired. Okay, let me check Thierry Henry. Maybe Thierry Henry had better seasons than him. Maybe he did. I'm checking in the Prem. Okay, no, not 6, 7. That was his last. Premier League. My man, in his last season, he got 14, but he only played 17 games. The season before that, he got 33. Season before that, he got 39. Season before that, he got 39. Oh, Thierry Henry, fucking amazing. 29. And then 45. That is his breakout season. And in the Premier League, he got 26. Very similar, to be honest with you. And then he got 25. It's very similar. Very, very similar. His best season was 45 GA. Salah's best season was 47 GA. And by the way, I'm just going to ask you something. Who played in a better team? Is it Salah or Thierry Henry? Like maybe Thierry Henry is better than him because of nostalgia and everything. But to be honest with you, I see very similar numbers. But Thierry Henry, to be honest, had seasons with higher GA than Mohamed Salah, like about 2 seasons with higher regular GA. Thierry Henry is phenomenal and great. That's why I still think that he's the best, to be honest with you. But for anybody to think that Thierry Henry, that Mohamed Salah is not on the same table, you're crazy. People who don't rate Salah are blind or dumb. 100% Terry tips, 100%. They're dumb. They're haters. People just want to hate because you just done yourself. You just done yourself. So Mohamed Salah is getting the same numbers as Thierry Henry when teams have better defenses. So you just done yourself then. You get the point, Bermuda Gunnar, right? That what you just put in front of us proves that Mohamed Salah plays in against better defenses. And you're telling me that, so Mohamed Salah, you just did it. You just told everyone that Mohamed Salah teams have improved and better defenses. That means that Thierry Henry played against easier defenses. Am I wrong? Didn't you just say that? No, Thierry Henry is phenomenal. Look at his GA against top 6 as well. That is crazy. I can take a look at it. You guys notice what happened with Bermuda Gunnar? They tried to actually prop Thierry Henry, but you ended up being actually shitting in Thierry Henry. That is actually nuts and crazy. But let's go back to what we're talking about. I don't disagree with this. I don't disagree with this. You're absolutely spot on. I think Thierry Henry, as a footballer, was better. And I'm just going to tell you something. I became a fan of the Premier League because of Thierry Henry. Because of watching him play, he was eye-catching. Eye-catching, to be honest with you. Like Thierry Henry, for me, or like I used to like open my mouth watching the guy. Things like, it's unbelievable, you know, like it's fucking unbelievable. You know what I mean? Referring to next year's. So who got better defense? Did Man City get better defense? Did Man United get better defense? Did Spurs get better defense? Did Arsenal get better defense? No, they didn't though. Did they? Did they get better defense? Who got better defense? Only Liverpool will get better defense. Only Liverpool got better defense. So yeah, that's fair. Fair enough. Salam alaikum. Oh, big up my friend. Text message I'm going to read later. Assalamu alaikum. Thoughts about Xavi Simons? Okay. It's right here. You know, the Xavi Simons news is in front of you, and I wanna actually get the Chelsea fans' take on this. Chelsea are fucking moving mad and serious in this window. Are moving serious. Yes, they're not signing the experience that everyone wants. The Viktor Gyökeres, Osimhen, blah, blah, blah. But Chelsea are moving serious in this window. And don't sit and underestimate what Chelsea can do in the league or the Champions League next season. I will talk about Chelsea. I will talk about Man United. So stick with us and hit that like button. We got 800 people, even more than this morning. So let's get the likes up to 500 likes. 500 likes. 500 likes, people. Let's go. Hit that like button for real and hit me with these questions. I'm going to save the super chat. I'm not forgetting about it. I'm going to talk about Xavi Simons and Chelsea. If Salah was an Egyptian in English, he would be in contention for the best ever. The bias is crazy. I am a Scouser. And for me, he's our best ever agenda. Oh, Terry is saying Salah is better than Gerrard. Gerrard is great. But Salah is greater, though. Because Salah delivered the Premier League to Liverpool. Last season was Salah's year. He broke the record. Playing right wing for Liverpool Football Club. Playing right wing, he broke the record for Liverpool Football Club. Playing in a team, basically without a striker, basically without a number 10. Because if you go look at the stats, Terry, you see that Salah created the most chances in the league. Number one, not only in scoring, not only in assisting, in also creating chances. I want you guys to imagine. If Salah had a striker next to him. If you have a striker. Mohamed Salah didn't have Mohamed Salah didn't have a team to carry him. Wow, what is this? Neil O'Reilly, who's this? Okay, Atalanta will present a proposal of 12 million euros to sign Federico Chiesa. More money for Liverpool. Liverpool are getting more money to fund the deal of Rodrygo. Wow. What the F? Liverpool are getting more money. It is ridiculous. Thank you so much for everyone that is telling us there is a bomba. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna try to see the problem, guys, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try to catch some comments, but some of the times it's hard, right? Mo, you cannot compare Gerrard with Salah. Both are legends, 100%. Salah records are better, but please keep this in mind. Gerrard played with the mediocre players, unlike Salah. Fair enough. If you want to put it this way, fair enough. I'm not going to argue with you. Arsenal Avengers. Everyone said the same when they signed Joao Felix, Vega, Neto, Sancho. Go and prove it where it matters. So you are saying that Chelsea are not going to be good. Okay. We'll see. Jenny. Oh, okay. Jean Gray. Okay. Okay. No Jackson news for us. There's more Sesko news. Sesko to Man United is on. And there is news about Sesko to Man United, which is This news that Manchester United's pursuit to Sesko is on, and Christopher Vivell, the man who signed him and saw him develop through the Red Bull system and watch him turn into a beast. Now Vivell is targeting Sesko again. Could Sesko be the key to United's revival? Well, it depends. It depends. If the problem again, as Staffy says, is the midfield. The midfield is a big problem for Manchester United. For Manchester United, you know what I mean? It's a big problem. But I believe that Man United will sign a striker anyway. You know, I actually believe that Xavi Mbeumo Cunha is good enough. Is good enough. You know what I mean? Is good enough actually. Is good enough for what? It's good enough for them to be 7th, 8th, maybe 6th next season. I'm actually excited about seeing Man United play football next season. I know that a lot of you are rivals and a lot of you are not excited about Manchester United because you don't care about Man United. I'm actually excited. I'm so excited about Manchester United next season because I genuinely believe that they're gonna have a. I'm so excited because I want to see Cunha and Mbeumo play together. That would be amazing and phenomenal. And I know that you guys are not interested in this. I am very interested in this. I am. And people that asking how are United going to find the money for this? It's very simple. Mbeumo are installments, so they don't pay the whole money up top. You know what I mean? My man here is saying, is Wirtz the Kaka caliber? Yet, Kaka was so special that you gotta look at Kaka, and Kaka used to drive the ball on his own from halfway line, get past players. No, Kaka was better, but only in the AC Milan days. When he moved to Real Madrid, he turned out to be shit at Real Madrid. But to be honest with you, he was phenomenal. So Gyökeres is finally here. What did I miss? Arteta given a hint. I'm just telling you again, Arteta given a hint that Gyökeres is not here yet. That means that he knows that Gyökeres is going to be his player, but he's not here yet. You know what I mean? This one is crazy. But I'm going to ask you a question, guys. Ta-da! What if it's not Rodrygo and it's Malik Fofana, Ekitike, and Salah? How good is Malik Fofana for real? Or is it going to be Gakpo? Or is it going to be Gakpo on the left wing? Is Gakpo good enough for... I like Gakpo, but I don't like him as much as you guys like. Like, I think Gakpo is good, but he's not as good as you guys make him be. Like, I'm watching Gakpo. Some games he ghosts. Some games he's good. Is Gakpo the scary one? No. He's good. He's 26. He's okay. But I don't think that Gakpo is like that amazing player that people make him be. Just my opinion. He played 38 games. He had 10 goals, 5 assists. The season before, he had 8 goals and 5 assists. Basically, in the Premier League. The season before, he played 21 games. This is when he joined half the season. Gakpo is not phenomenal. And also, I've got to ask you a question. Is Malik Fofana similar to Doku? Is Malik Fofana similar to Doku? Is he someone that is is he going to be Doku? Like, no output? Like, is he going to be great? You know what I mean? Like, what do we expecting from Malik Fofana? You know what I mean? What are you expecting from Malik Fofana? I'm looking for him. Malik Fofana. How do you spell his name? You know what I mean? Fofana. I hit that like button. Can we get the likes up a little bit? Wesley Fofana, Yusuf Fofana, Malik Fofana. He's 20 years old. He's very young. All seasons. He had 5 goals and 4 assists in League last season and 3 goals. Okay, he's okay. To be honest with you, I've watched some of the highlights of him. Not like games or stuff for him, but I think he's a good player, but I don't think he's going to bang. Like, I think Gakpo is going to be the starter for Liverpool next season. Guys, can we get the likes to 400? Guys, I'm going against the Big Six, and you're choosing to watch this stream with me and support me. And I appreciate it. Love for all the support and everyone that is watching here and getting involved in the conversation. But to push this to the news audio, to the new viewers, and to push this video to more people, I need a little bit of help. So hit that like button. You know what I mean? Subscribe. If you're new, of course, subscribe, share it. So hit that like button and let's see what happens. People say Rodrygo will be the starter. Oh my word, that would be crazy and fantastic at the same time. So not bad at all. That would be great. That would be absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. We'll see if Rodrygo joins, to be honest, Liverpool next season, but it's not as easy as you think it is. You know what I mean? Xavi Simons news, we literally spoke about it. But I want to actually say one thing. Why aren't... Okay, can I ask you guys for real? Am I the only one that think that the Chelsea team is actually getting together and I think they're going to do something next season? Maybe doing something, not winning the league. You know what I mean? Doing something means that Chelsea will be a main player. They won't be like last season. They won't be a team that is a pushover. They won't be a team that lose a lot of points. I think there will be a team that will give a lot of people tough times. You know what I mean? Tough times. Like, I don't think that it will be easy to beat Chelsea. I believe that Chelsea will be good next season. And I don't know why people are dismissing that Chelsea news like it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like, if Chelsea I'm also Chelsea are in for Hato. The goalkeeper probably is the one, but imagine if Chelsea get this. You get a center back. We can actually take a look on what Chelsea are doing for the center back. We can actually take a look at this center back. Okay, we can actually take a look at the news for Chelsea. Chelsea must sign Hato now. That is old. Enzo Fernandez. Oh yeah, Axel Disasi is gonna go. Who are they gonna sign? Even though Renato Vega's leaving, by the way, actually they're gonna make fucking money on Renato Vega. For the people that talk about Chelsea and how they make the money, they're gonna fucking make money on Renato Vega. So they get a player, they use him for half a season, don't pay his wages, send him to Juventus for loan to pay the wages. Then the guy comes back and Chelsea sell him for profit. And then, yeah, people still ask, how can Chelsea spend that much money? It's by this. By doing this madness. By selling players for profit. And people still doubt how Chelsea make money. The Club World Cup itself. They made 100 million from the Club World Cup. 100 mil. 100 mil, just like that. In 4 weeks. 4 weeks. They got a new sponsor. And you asking me why I don't take Chelsea serious? I take Chelsea serious because they're doing well. Yes, we criticized Enzo Maresca. Yes, we did. And you did as well. We all did. We all did, but he fixed up. It's the same for by the way, it's the same for Mikel Arteta. In the first 2 seasons of Mikel Arteta, you mocked him. 8, bottled the Champions League, so the qualifications when Spurs won it with, and when Spurs got it with Conte, then he turned out to be good because he was building something. But now you look at Chelsea and you gotta raise your hand and say, maybe these guys were cooking and they know better than us. Now look at João Pedro, how he started. The guy scored 3 goals in 3 games. No preseason, no training session. Just fucking the guy flying to America. First game, bang, goal. Second game, goal. Third game, final, goal, João Pedro. And you don't want me to sit here and take it serious. That's phenomenal business by them as well. He literally paid for himself. It's not about pre-season. You're turning into a hater, TK. No, I'm going to tell you what I expect from them. Quarterfinal of the Champions League, depending on the draw of the round of 16. We know. I'm expecting them to challenge for the title. What I mean by challenge, It comes March, April, they are within single digit gap of the title contenders, the top team. That is what I'm expecting from them. I'm expecting this from Chelsea. Also, they sold Madueke for 48 millions. They made a profit. They made a profit on their third choice, Wenger. They get a right winger for PSV. They try to develop the guy. It doesn't work out for him. Then they sell it for profit. When Man City do this, sometimes you lose money. If Arsenal, I want you guys to imagine, if Arsenal signed a winger this window, then they try him for a season, a second season, a third season, and it doesn't work, and they sell him for profit. To be honest, that is nuts and crazy. Like, how can you sell Madueke for profit if he is deemed as failed at Chelsea and he's your third choice right winger after Estevao and Neto? I think that is nuts. I've never seen a team move like this. Like, I've never seen a team. If they have nudes or something on other teams, they go like, what is it? They have files on other teams. They make them pay more on the players that they don't want. Like, why is Renato Vega 40 million? Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, look at Lou. Like, Man United developed Rashford. He scored in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. And then Marcus Rashford goes on loan to Aston Villa, goes on loan. And then they try to sell him. They can't sell him. They send him here. Oh, they can't sell him. And then finally they send him to Barcelona. And Barcelona said, oh, I am not buying your player. I'm loaning the player with an option to, it's not even an obligation to buy. It is not even an obligation to buy. Like, literally, they can pay him the wage or whatever. He reduced his wages to go to Barcelona. And then, if they don't like him and it doesn't work, they send him back to Man United. So Man United will pay 17 million a year for him. Yeah, Chelsea send players on loan, they bring them back, and they literally sell them for profit. I've never seen shit like this in my life. Chelsea know when to get rid of the player. Like, seriously. They know exactly when. The only player they can get rid of is fucking Sterling because he's awful. He's horrific. He's terrible. He's terrible. But Chelsea are serious. I'm just telling you this. I'm telling you, Chelsea next season will cause a lot of trouble. You heard it here first on Footy Judge Mo. You heard it here first. Chelsea are going to be serious. Can we, let me ask you something. Okay, let me ask you something for real. Okay, everyone in the chat, hit the like button and let me know. One name only in the chat. And I'm going to make a poll. Who's going to go further in the Champions League next season, Arsenal or Chelsea? You tell me. You tell me. Right? I'm going to put only two choices. I'm not putting Man City or Liverpool. And I want honest answers. Seriously. Hit the like. Let's get those 400 likes live. And I want to hear what you guys think. Who gonna get further in the champs? Arsenal or Chelsea? I actually don't know the answer. Because if Arsenal play the same football they played last season, because I believe that Liverpool are, and the reason why I'm saying Arsenal, the reason why I'm just telling you, no, it's just the reason why I'm asking about Arsenal and Chelsea, because Arsenal have not won the champs and Chelsea have won the champs. Liverpool can go further, I believe. And Man City as well. James Bond is saying, Footy, Judge Mo, that's what you do for content now. Who will go further? No, that was just a question to engage with the chat. So what is wrong with me asking questions? I'm being serious. What is wrong with me asking questions? Like, is there anything wrong with me asking questions about who's going to go further in the Champions League? I don't think there is anything wrong about this. Right? Why? You don't like me? Then Chelsea will go further than the opponent. No, but Chelsea haven't played in the Champions League for a while. Chelsea haven't played in the Champions League, I think, for 2 years now. So that's why I'm asking the question, James. You got to be logical, James. You got to be logical. See, I'm not just asking the question. Are they afraid European? By the way, I actually think, in my opinion, Arsenal have a bigger chance of going further in the Champions League, right? Have a further chance of getting in the Champions League than Chelsea. I'm being completely honest. I'm being completely honest. That is what I believe. Guys, it's almost 1,000 people here. We get the likes up. Do you think, love the question, see, Mafia, appreciate you. Do you think Chelsea would have kept Martinelli for more than 2 seasons? Probably not, but you got to remember that Martinelli had a great season 2 seasons ago when he had 22 GA, and that was a great season for him. So remember, don't always rule out people. So for me, I believe that maybe, why not? Why not? Mod Chelsea have added João Pedro, Liam Delap, Andre Santos, Sergio, Jamie Gittings. We are working on Xavi Simons, Mark Gahey, and Gerald Hato deals before the end of the window. What if Chelsea get Mark Gahey? How do you guys view this? If Chelsea get a center back, if Chelsea sell Renato Vega for 40 million, and they get Renato, and they get, what's his name, Mark Gahey, how are we viewing Chelsea at that time? Are we taking Chelsea seriously? By the way, I didn't do this. Every year, Mo is old. He is done. He will drop off. That is not what is going on. You know what I mean? That is not what is happening. Omar, big up Omar for sending the super chat, and I appreciate you so much. People are saying Mark Gahey is not going to go. People saying. What? James, I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't want this on my channel. I don't know what you're talking about, James, but I don't want this in the channel. To be honest with you, I don't want this on the channel. I'm being completely honest. I don't know what is going on, but that is dangerous. You guys think that Mark Gahey will go to Liverpool? It depends. It depends what Liverpool do, to be honest with you. It depends. Someone said, Wallahi, these Chelsea fans are talking too much. Are they? Are they talking too much? Mo, Arsenal should listen to Arteta. Do you know what he said today in the press conference? I literally just did the press conference thing, and we just we spoke about it. We spoke about it. Yeah, James, I don't know what you're doing, my friend. I don't know what is going on. I don't want this in my chat. Yeah, I love this at least. Spread love. World is too small for hate. Nobody's hating. Nobody's hating. We won the Club World Cup. Let us talk, guys. Almost 900 people. So we need to get the likes up. Mo, Chelsea are in for Mark Gahey. Have a sell-on clause 20%. So we technically will have a discount of 20% on our purchase price. That is a great point for Chelsea. That is not happening for other teams. That is not happening. You guys are throwing me off on the stream. You're throwing me off. We stop this? We stop this shit? Wow. Wow. Rodrygo, let's see. Oh my God, there is more news. By Anfield sector, yeah, Luis Díaz exclusive. Woo! Liverpool are being, by the way, Liverpool are moving crazy. Liverpool are moving crazy. There is strong possibility that Bayern Munich are finalizing the arrival of Luis Díaz. Rodrygo from the left, and it's goal. I'm actually having good energy today. You know, it's my second solo stream. I hope that you guys like the solo streams. Tomorrow we'll have the panel. The day after we'll have lead judges. The time after we'll have lead judges, and it will be great. You know what I mean? Imagine a quadruple. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The source is that guy that tells all the info from the players' camp. Oh my God. Really? I actually believe that Luis Díaz is gonna go. But what is okay if they do this, if Liverpool do this madness and they sell Luis Díaz and get Rodrygo, what are other teams doing about it? Are City just sleeping? Inshallah, ya akhi, hopefully, with the people's help and the support, we can make it a regular on Wednesday at 2 p.m. UK time. That means I'll have to wake up at 7 in the morning to actually do this. But it's all for the viewers. It's all for the channel. We're trying to get you the best content on YouTube. I'm trying to get KG as well. I'm trying to get KG as well to be on the stream with me. And that would be great if we get KG on the stream. I texted him and we're cooking. We're doing something crazy. You're not getting Isak, Rodrygo, and Gay. Are you dreaming? That's not dreamland. That is not dreamland, my friend. But what are Arsenal doing about it? So Chelsea are doing something about it. They're signing players left and right. What happened? Did something happen and we just lost 100 viewers for some whatever reason? Did YouTube bug in or something? Are YouTube bugging or something? That is ridiculous. You know what I mean? There are news. They're Man United. Have we lost all the viewers? It's actually crazy. KG is a close. I like KG. I love KG. I like him. He's a good guy. 100% a good guy. Without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I mean? Without a shadow of a doubt. He's good. It's actually great. KG. You know, I like him. But I don't know what is everyone talking about here. Like, what happened? Dreams come true, Mo. Guys, hit that like button. Subscribe. Have you made the move yet? I am actually in Egypt, in America right now, but I'm planning to move back to Egypt soon. Life here got so expensive for me, and I can't keep it up. We're living only on YouTube. You know what I mean? I can't keep it up. By the way, YouTube bugging because I don't see any guys. Type 1 if you're still in the comment section. Type 1 because I can't see any comments. By the way, any comments? No comments are coming through. What is this? How am I not seeing any comments? Is YouTube bugging for you people? Okay, hold on. This is crazy. And you guys put a comment in. Did YouTube just collapse and came back again? What happened? TK just texted me. Comments are down. Okay, I don't know why. Need to refresh the stream. Let me put in a comment. YouTube is down. Let me put a comment in to see what is going on. Wow. Yeah, comments are down on StreamYard. I can't see the comments. Holy shit. Refresh the like the video. Let's see. Wow. I think people are coming back to the stream. Yeah. Internet is down. YouTube is down. What the fuck? But anyway, we continue. Anyway. I think YouTube is down actually. What the fuck? Yeah, comments are down, people. Anyway, comments are see? All the comments came through now. All the comments came through now. And big up for RSV. No, bro, you don't know. Oh my God, you guys are here. I'm back. My viewers are back. We are back. Everyone is, we're back. We're back, baby. We're back. We're back here. Hit the like button. What do people say? RSV, you have been right about Erik ten Hag. He's a fraud. Rest in peace, Leverkusen. They just lost 5-1 to Flamengo. Under 20. He is the only coach poster. I don't feel sorry for. He's awful, bro. He's absolutely horrific. He's absolutely horrific. Testing. Yeah, RSV. But to be honest with you, I want you and I want all the Man United fans to give Amorim a chance, at least a chance until December. At least a chance until December. Yes, YouTube is all over the place now. I'm not sure if people are getting ads, people are getting things. Yeah, like Erik ten Hag was the best decision to get rid of him. He was awful, bro. You can tell that the guy is. I said it that Erik ten Hag is something that someone that, bro. Every time I watch his press conferences, the guy, with all due respect to him, I don't know the guys personally. I don't know him, but he speaks like an idiot. He speaks like an idiot. And I just don't see, like, Amorim. You see Amorim speak, and he speaks sense. He's a guy who has a good brain on his shoulders, and he speaks what I think. He was awful, bro. I think Erik ten Hag was, for me, was one of the worst managers I've seen, especially from just a management point of view, in terms of like how he manages press conferences. I don't think he knew what he was saying at some times. I genuinely think that he had no idea what he was saying at some time. Like, nothing. Someone here is putting a comment about Chelsea. Okay, Mo, I think if Man City fix their defensive issue and Haaland is back to his best, I think they will be toe-to-toe with Liverpool for the Premiership. I agree with you, but that's a big if. If Arsenal get Rodrygo, and if Odegaard goes back to his best and they get Gyokeres, Arsenal might win the title. That's a big if. Like, that is a big if. You get my point? Like, to fix the defensive issue is not an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? It's not an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? That is something that you need to work on. It's not something that you can do like within a day. You know what I mean? There are more news coming our way. From Igor Ekitike is easy. Okay, he spoke about the easy and all the stuff. Yeah, nothing new, but Luis Díaz is moving. Rodrygo's in. Arsenal gonna crumble with the pressure this season. Thomas Yates, who do you support? Who do you support? There is someone that keeps putting I don't like it when someone keeps putting the same exact comment over and over again. I did. Someone put the same comment again, trying to make me read it. Like, you don't think I spoke about Xavi Simons? Like, you don't think I spoke about Xavi Simons? What do you want to say then, Ekizi? I literally spoke about Xavi Simons, and I said that Chelsea are serious. And I think that Xavi Simons, I actually think he's going to play behind the striker, and I think Cole Palmer will play on the right, and Neto will play on the left. Unless they get another winger. And I don't think that Chelsea will get another winger. I think Cole Palmer is going to be moved to the right a little bit. And I think if they get Xavi Simons, listen, it's going to be Xavi Simons, João Pedro, and maybe Neto on the left, and Palmer on the right side. And I think that will be absolutely phenomenal for them. You know what I mean? That would be great for them. But he is so versatile, because I actually think that Xavi Simons can play on the left as well. They play on the left. You know, for everyone asking about Estevao, you know that Estevao will actually take some time to be embedded in the European football. It takes a bit of time. So that is what I think, to be honest with you. There is a standard of 70 games with 5 subs. Everyone will get time, 100%. Everyone will get time, without a shadow of a doubt. Palmer on the right, half space. Neto left. Joao up front. Probably, but if you get Xavi Simons, he must play now. He must play. Why is no one in for Mitoma? If you need a left winger, quality player, arguably the best left winger in England for years. The problem with Mitoma is his injury record. That is why a lot of people are doubting if he can actually do things for this. Estevao is a beast. People are saying Estevao is anyone, and I want to ask rivals. If do you guys think that Estevao will hit the ground running with Chelsea? Is that something that people can, like, do you think that Estevao will hit the ground running? Or do you think that he's going to be he's going to take time? I genuinely believe it's going to take a lot of time for him, maybe half a season or something, to get embedded in the Premier League. The physicality, the speed of the Premier League. What? The physicality, the speed of the Premier League. I think it will take him a little bit of time. That's why Chelsea have a lot of players at their disposal to actually try to make it work. You know what I mean? What? No. You can't be serious, JC. That saying that Xavi is coming means that Enzo Fernandez is going to Real Madrid for 100. If Chelsea get 150 million for... Bro, number one, Real Madrid don't pay 150 million. Real Madrid don't pay 150 million for players like this. They just don't. They stopped doing this. Florentino Perez have stopped doing this. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't do this. No surprise there. Mo thinks Arsenal go further than Chelsea in the Champions League. He can't help himself twerking for Arteta and the serial loser squad. Yes, I should sit here and lie to the people and tell them that, yes, I think Chelsea will go further in the Champions League than Arsenal. Yes. Just to please you and to not be a twerker for Arsenal, I should lie and say things that I don't believe. Yes, 100% you're right. We will buy Enzo Fernandez for 150 million. You're crazy. Real Madrid, and by the way, Enzo Fernandez is not going to get sold. Yeah, he's not going to get sold, Enzo Fernandez. Bayern needs Simons. The reports are saying that Bayern will get Simons if they miss out on Luis Díaz. James, if Bayern miss out on Luis Díaz, they will get Xavi. They will try for Xavi Simons. But the reality is that they're going to get Luis Díaz. You know what I mean? Right? Like, Luis Díaz is going to go Bayern, and Bayern are not going to sign. You think Bayern are going to sign Xavi Simons and Luis Díaz in the same window? I don't think so. I think they view him as a left winger, something like this. Right? I think so. Can we get to 500? Guys, there's 800 people here. We're almost at 400 likes. If this stream gets to 500 likes, you guys will be absolutely legends. 500 mods. Push the likes. 500 likes. And we're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. 500 likes. Leipzig will sell to Bayern. Everyone sells to Bayern, TK. You know that. Everyone sells to Bayern. PSG bought 12 players in 2023. But when Chelsea bought a lot of players, people say we are crazy. But people call PSG crazy as well. You know what I mean? Mo, Estevao admitted he was nervous at the Club World Cup. Estevao was average at best. Estevao versus adults in Serie 1 has 27 goals and 17 assists at the age of 16 and 17. He just turned 18. He's exceptional. He is great. Estevao is fantastic and phenomenal. Estevao are good. I watched him. He has a lot of talents, right? But at the same time, it takes time to adjust to the Premier League. You know what I mean? Adjust to the Premier League. Xavi Simons, if he goes to Chelsea, he will be probably the number 10 or second striker, maybe start on the left, because Gittins needs support. By the way, remember that Chelsea is still having Kunku and Jackson. And I'm telling you something. If Chelsea sell Jackson as well and make profit on him, we all have to just now respect Chelsea. Even though like Chelsea are already have the respect of the people because of how they sell players. I'm just saying something that if Chelsea get money on Jackson, and I just want to get the last, what is the latest on Nicholas Jackson? Chelsea value Nicholas Jackson at 80 to 100 million. That is actually nuts and crazy, to be honest with you. That is nuts and crazy. To be honest with you, if they value him at that much money, that is actually crazy. Like 80 million pounds is actually crazy. That is not normal, to be honest with you, to have Nicholas Jackson. Real Madrid are preparing. Where did you get this? Real Madrid are preparing 150 million euros to sign Enzo Fernandez. I don't think that is true, bro. I don't think that is true. You are telling me that Real Madrid are preparing 150? Bro, Man United gets rejected by all the players apart from the players that actually want to join Man United. Like Manchester United got rejected by Ekitike, got rejected twice by Viktor Gyökeres, which is actually fucking nuts. It's actually crazy. But with their big Man United, you know? Let's see if Enzo Fernandez news is true. You know what I mean? Let's see if Enzo Fernandez is true. This one. You're saying that this one. Wow. You're saying this one? I don't believe this is. Is this something that we can actually rely on as a source? Breaking Real Madrid now focused on finding a replacement for Toni Kroos. The options are Barella. He's not a replacement for Toni Kroos. He doesn't play like Toni Kroos. He's not fit to play like Toni Kroos. He's more like a Valverde. Up and down the pitch, runs a lot. He's not that. Rodri, that is going to be top notch, but he doesn't play like Toni Kroos. But I believe he can do the job. Enzo Fernandez, who is not like Toni Kroos, I think the one that is closest to Toni Kroos that can play that role is Alexis McAllister, in my opinion. Alexis McAllister is a deep line playmaker that plays long balls here and there, that distribution. And I believe Rodri, phenomenal, fantastic, and I think he's great, but also Man City play more of a short passes. Toni Kroos used to play like distribute further on the pitch, left and right. How much are they going to spend on Rodri, to be honest? But I don't know. But I believe that there is going to be Real Madrid are going to target a central midfielder next season. Who? I don't know, to be honest with you. I actually don't know. But the problem with Real Madrid and all these players, the 4 players, by the way, that they are targeting is one thing. That all of them might play in the World Cup next season. And you know, if one of them is having a good tournament, the price just increased 50%. 50%. You know what I mean? That is what is going on. Like, you know that if Rodri is having a good tournament, Man City will actually ask for a lot. If Enzo Fernandez have a good World Cup with Argentina, it will be 150. If McAllister is having a good World Cup with Argentina, it will be 150. I think that is the reality. You know what I mean? Don't be crazy. And it's not going to be 300 million. It will be 120. You'll make some profit. If not 130, that is what is going to happen. So don't tell me it's going to be 100, 300 and all this shit. And you don't value Enzo Fernandez as 300. Don't lie to yourself and tell me that you value. But see AA Mafia saying that Ekitike is getting 307K wages. Are you mad? Absolutely. I doubt that is true. I doubt that is true. Let me read the news. 270K. Someone said, oh my, no. He's not going to get on the same wages as Salah and Van Dijk. Are you mad? Are you crazy? He's not. That's a lie. That's a lie, you know. He's definitely not going to get that much. And by the way, he's going to get like 15 million euros gross every year. Let's just do that. If we do calculator and we do, number one, let's see if we do 15, 1, 2, 3, divided by 52 weeks, that is, he's getting, bro, he's not getting that much anyway. People are saying he's going to get that much. 288 euros, £2 in pound. He's making 250. That is total, all in all. Don't lie. It's about 250K. Yeah. Is that a lot of money? Do people think that is a lot of money? Like, I don't think that Ekitike is going to get 250k. I actually think that's a lie. I genuinely think that's a lie. We're going to know, you know what I mean? No, I actually think that might be, 280. Oh my God. This is the truth. This is it? Is this a reliable source that is making that much money? What the fuck? So he's making, to be honest with you, let's just be honest. He's making less than Kai Havertz. Is he not worth same as Kai Havertz, who didn't work out at Chelsea and Chelsea sold him? It's actually fair, to be honest. It's actually fair. If Kai Havertz is making 280, why not? Why not? No, the difference, TKA, between him and Osimhen is Osimhen wanted this money net. He's making it gross per year, so this tax is going to be taken from it. Well, like, Kai Havertz makes more than him. Kai Havertz is making a lot of money, so why not Ekitike making 250k? And so I bet like Wirtz is not making less than this. It's impossible for Wirtz to make less than this. Are people that say that Wirtz is making 200k? You really think that Wirtz is stupid? That he's gonna know that Ekitike is in 250k and he's gonna make less? Don't do this. I don't think that Wirtz will accept that. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, like, I don't think that Wirtz will make less than this. Pick up Fireburn. Pick up everybody there. Guys, 500 likes, I said. We're closing on 400 only. We need to get to 500 likes. I can stay, by the way, I can do this stream for the longest time. I'm home. I'm in America. I got nothing to do after this other than eating dinner. So I'm here for it. And Mookie is here. Big up Mookie for being here. Drop the likes. Let's go. Hit that like button. Okay, who do you think Manchester City can realistically sign as the right back? Livramento. Livramento. Realistically, Livramento. Man City can sign Livramento. Who else is the right back that they can sign? I don't know. I don't know. So yes. Livramento is not a bad option. I think Livramento changes a lot of things for Man City. If Livramento goes to City, I genuinely think that is a top-notch signing. I think the guy is phenomenal, to be honest. They can sign Malo Gusto, though. Not bad. You know what I mean? Malo Gusto is good. Who else is a good right back in the league? You know what I mean? Who else is a good right back in the league? But I think Livramento, just to answer the question simply, I think Livramento is a very realistic signing for them. So why not Livramento? It's a good option for them. You know what I mean? It's a good option for them. It's not bad. Who else is here? Let's go. Guys, let's go. People are talking about Renato Vega and all the stuff, and we are here for it. You know what I mean? We are here for it. Let's go then. Tell me. This Serie A guy has an agenda for sure because of Diaz. He's pushing a move. This Sierra guy has an agenda for sure because of Diaz. He's pushing the move. No, but I don't know if you have been here for a while, but Fabrizio even reported it, to be honest with you. Fabrizio reported the news. I'm getting wrinkles. I'm getting older. What a time to be alive as a Liverpool fan. Waited 15 years for this shit. You waited 15 years for Liverpool to move serious? You waited 15 years for Liverpool to move serious, and here you are. You know what I mean? I literally did the Xavi Simons update for the people that came. That's why I need more of like someone to do the... Okay, let me see. He made a new post. What is his name? What is his name? Sierra? Someone said he made a new post. Let me get the likes up a little bit. Wow. Sierra. He made... Who made a new post about it? Allah, Kingsley, the problem is that the stream is all over the place and I don't have anyone to do my timestamps, and it's very hard to write while I'm doing the stream. You know what I mean? Let's see. Xavi Let's see if there is more news about Xavi Simons. It's not. It's for. I don't know. Where is the Xavi Simons? What is his name though? Okay. P S Sierra. Okay, got it. Okay, got him right here. Okay, this is pinned. This is 32 minutes. I can't read Spanish. So I don't know where is the news about Diaz? There's no news about Diaz. That's 7 hours ago. He didn't. He didn't, like I can't see it. But it is reported that he's gonna go, Luis Díaz. It is reported that he's gonna go, Diaz already. Like he's gonna go. Big up my man, Jason. Should Cole Palmer start for England? If yes, where? It doesn't matter where, but Cole Palmer should start. The answer to your question and the answer to you is Cole Palmer should start regardless. Genuinely regardless. It doesn't matter who plays. Cole Palmer should start. In my opinion, Cole Palmer should be the 10. You know what I mean? Cole Palmer should be the 10. Of course. Without a shadow of a doubt. Cole Palmer should definitely be the 10. And people that say that Palmer was average, Palmer was arguably, along with Saka, England's best players. Along with Saka is England's best player. Should Cole Palmer play 100%? How much I rate Cole Palmer? I rate Cole Palmer a lot, to be honest with you. A lot, to be honest with you. So that is why I love the guy. I love the guy, I love Cole Palmer. So for me, I like him so much. I love Cole Palmer. People that say that Cole Palmer is not a good player or he's a one-season wonder, when Cole Palmer actually had an off-season last season, he was still not bad. He still created a lot of chances, to be honest with you. Like, people that didn't see what Cole Palmer did last season, like in terms of chances and all the stuff, I'm literally, I think he's the second biggest chance creator after Mohamed Salah last season in the Premier League. You know what I mean? And I'm checking English Premier League stats. Here you go. Chances created. Cole Palmer, number one. Cole Palmer is behind Bruno Fernandes. Big chances created. Cole Palmer is right behind Mohamed Salah. So the reality is that Cole Palmer didn't have a bad season. If he had a striker, he would have had a lot of assists. Yes, he dropped in terms of goals scored. But in terms of no, I'm only checking Premier League, my baby powder. I'm only checking the Premier League. I'm not checking the Bukayo Saka third in big chances created. Can you believe it, guys? So Bukayo Saka was injured for half the season or 4 months, and he's still third in the big chances created in the Premier League. Seriously. Enzo Fernandez is below Declan Rice. He's with Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard and Enzo Fernandez created the same number of big chances. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about big chances. Set pieces, no, it doesn't matter. Set pieces is part of the game. Set pieces is part of the game. When you master a set piece, that is a skill that it requires a lot of training. It requires a skill. Pirlo was amazing at it. And so you got to look at this and think that it's not as easy. People, if it was easy, anyone would have done it. Okay, for people that say corners are not corners, okay, if it was that easy, why don't your club do it? Why there are no other players that do it? You know what I mean? Why? Why do people keep saying, oh, but it's set pieces? Isn't set piece a part of the game? isn't delivering a corner on the money towards a player's head, isn't that a talent? If it was that easy, anybody would have done it. Anyone would have done it, right? Anyone. And by the way, anyone that played football in this chat knows exactly what I'm talking about. That delivering a corner exactly where you want it is not as easy as people think it is. It's not as easy as what you think it is. So you got to look at this and think about what you can do. And how good is it? You know what I mean? Like, people that think that I can do it, you can do it. You can deliver a set piece like what you think. Someone said I'm really good, Omar. Wallah, Omar, if you never played 11-11. You don't know how tough it is to deliver a corner on the money. You know what I mean? Like, people that think that delivering a corner on the money exactly where you want, I actually think it's crazy, actually. I actually think it's crazy. Like, it's not as easy as you think. Fabrizio Romano and Daz Football, we literally just read the news, Glenn, about Diaz. No. Oh, where? Did he do that? Fabrizio Romano, let's see if there's a video. Is there a video about Gyökeres? Is there a video about Gyökeres? Where is the video about Gyökeres? He doesn't say anything. Well, he didn't say. Where is the video that you're talking about? He didn't. Fabrizio Romano, unless there is news somewhere about. I don't think there is news about Viktor. Oh, Fabrizio Romano, Juventus. What is this about Juventus? On that. Oh, okay. On that. Okay. You heard. Okay. Just got the quote from that guy from his video about Diaz. Okay, great. Cool. Good. Okay, great. I think that Viktor Gyökeres deal is going to be finalized. It's going to be finalized soon. So I believe that it's going to be. The problem is Arsenal too late to get a left winger? Is it too late for Arsenal Football Club to get a left winger? This is what I want to know. We're 1 like away from 400, and I told you I want 500 likes live. 500 likes. We have been live for an hour and a half, you people. Wow, I'm gonna do like a long stream like Lee. We've been an hour and a half live, and I think that is. And I didn't think that I would be live for an hour and a half. So if I get 500 likes for this, that'll be great. To be honest with you, that'll be phenomenal. So we need the likes up. 8 hours. I'm not doing 8-hour stream. Have some shame and decorum. I'm not doing an 8-hour stream. I'm doing a stream in the morning. I'm not doing an 8-hour stream. Just here, we're doing the content for you. More Arsenal should just be holding off of Eddie and Simons until Rodrygo makes up his mind. But what if Rodrygo doesn't make up his mind and now it's too late and the clubs want more money and they know you're desperate? And they know you're desperate to get the money. Isn't that going to be like crazy? If that is the case, if clubs are holding on and you're waiting for this guy and you were waiting for that guy, right? I believe that at the end, imagine Arsenal within like a week. Now they're going, the season is about to start. There's 2 weeks left and they go to Crystal Palace and say, well, Palace, I want to sign Eze. Palace is going to say, okay. Oh, yeah, there is a release clause for Eze. Does it expire? Does it expire for Eze? I don't think it expires for Eze. But I know that Arsenal, by the way, I don't know. I think that Arsenal want to pay like favorable payments. So, like, look at Liverpool. I believe that Liverpool will actually try to get Rodrygo within the next couple of weeks or so. Like, they will try to get Rodrygo within the next couple of weeks. You got Madueke to play on the left wing. With everybody that thinks that Arsenal are going to go in the left wing to play for Madueke, I think they're crazy, to be honest. I think if Pep gets a hold of Rodrygo, it is trouble. It's trouble for everyone. Big offer from Bayern Munich should be arriving in the next weeks for Liverpool in next weeks. There are no weeks left in the transfer window. The next days, you mean? Like the fact that he is the 18th best paid Liverpool player speaks volume. Yeah, 100%. But I genuinely believe there will be movement in the market. There will be movement in the market. Liverpool are still going to bring an attacker. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Liverpool are going to bring an attacker, you know. They're not going to just sleep on what they have, especially if Chiesa leaves as well and if Nunes leaves as well. It will be madness if that happens for Liverpool. Liverpool are not going to just sit there with only Ekitike and with only Ekitike, Salah and Gakpo. If they sell Diaz and they sell, we know that they want to sell Nunes. You know what I mean? We know that. You know what I mean? The market closes on August 31st, so there will be weeks left. But you know that you're not going to start the season if you sell Luis Díaz. You need to actually get another player because Luis Díaz's mind is not going to be focused in the season. So you might want to get your player a little bit early, unless you're going to go with Ekitike, Gakpo, and Salah. What if one of them gets injured? What if Gakpo gets injured? You know what I'm talking about. And you're going to end up with no left winger at all. You're going to have to play like what? Like who's going to play there? Curtis Jones? That is Carmelo. Big up, Carmelo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support, as always. Arsenal are clear favorites. Mo, big up, my guy. Here comes Carmelo. Carmelo's back. Carmelo, I want to ask you a question. I know you keep sending lots of super chat, and thank you so much for the support. You can just tell me why you think Arsenal are favorites. Be serious and tell me why you think Arsenal, right, are serious. I get it, guys. 6 weeks left, but teams don't leave that business to the last day of the window. I know, but we know that there is going to be a negotiation for Luis Díaz within the next days because Rodrygo will be on the move and Liverpool want to replace. Unless you tell me that Liverpool will sign Rodrygo without even selling Diaz yet. I don't believe that will happen, to be honest. I don't believe that will happen, to be honest. I believe that Liverpool want to move quickly. I mean, Liverpool have moved a lot quicker in this market than the other clubs. Liverpool are moving crazy. Like, look at how much Ekitike deal took. It took them like 48 hours, 72 hours. Wirtz, they literally entered the race for Wirtz. They got the guy and just in, out, done. Gyokeres didn't take long. Frimpong, quickly. The Liverpool are moving mad in this market. They are moving a little bit slow in the sales because they want to make sure that there is a replacement available for their guys. You know what I mean? We will have a healthy squad and less red cards. Oh, so you think that Arsenal lost the league last season because of the red cards and the injuries? You don't think that Liverpool deserved because they were the best team in the league? You don't think that Liverpool deserved because Salah had a world-breaking season, record-breaking season? You know, you don't think that Liverpool won the league because they were the best team in the country? You don't believe that they had Mohamed Salah and Arne Slot literally played great? So you think that when you have no injuries, you're gonna win the league? He literally mentioned the ref about red card. So big up Carmelo. It's great. I never believe. Oh, you arrived late to the party. You arrived late to the party, you fraud. What are you watching? Big Six? Ah. Where were you? Too late in Europe anyway. What is it? What is it like? 30 minutes past midnight in Europe? Like, it's very shameless response. Arsenal fans always full of excuses. It's not full of excuses. They need to back their team. You know what I mean? They need to back the team. Arsenal need to back their team. And that is, what is more news that we need to see? You know, Ben Jacobs. Okay, now this is serious. Him reposting the news. Okay, Chelsea proceeding with Xavi Simons stock this week. The deal is possible for 70 million euros only. 70 million euros is how much in pounds? It's 530 for me. How much in pounds? Leipzig paid 50. So him reposting this means that they're actually just signing Xavi Simons. We all know it, and you know it. You all know it, and everyone knows it, and I don't know why. Yeah, why aren't other clubs in for him? I don't know actually, but injuries happen next season. Injuries gonna happen next season for any club, for Arsenal, for Liverpool, for Man City. It will happen to everybody, you know. We still have 700 people here, and I'm just gonna ask you again: can we end the show on 500 instead of 450 likes? Big up, my man from Canada. 6:30 p.m., 5:30 here. 60 million pounds is 60 million pounds, 70 million euros to pounds. It's actually 60 exactly. So you're absolutely spot on, you know? You're spot on. It's actually very good. How many people do we have here? We still have a lot of fucking people here. So you better, what is your 8 points clear with no injuries? Yeah, fair enough. Mo, where do you see Inter Milan finishing next season? 3rd or 4th? I see us struggling, big up. I see us struggling. I see Inter struggling. 4:30 a.m. in Bangladesh for Imran. Okay. Aya. Is that a South African name? Aya. By the way, I was a genius in math. I studied lots of math, and I was absolutely, and I'm actually someone who does a lot of calculations and accounting and stuff like this. I am great in math. You know what I mean? I'm great. I just don't know the conversion rate now today. So you are from South Africa, aren't you? Yeah, I know. I'm getting to learn. I'm learning names. Okay. Let everyone tell me where are you tuning in from in the chat. And also, you guys, we have like Chelsea. People really think that Chelsea will go further. And wow, which faculty? People want to know where I graduated. Cairo University in Egypt, Faculty of Science, Geophysics Department. You can go look me up. The Faculty of Science. Basically, my passport says I'm a scientist. I have a degree in science in geophysics. So you asked, and I'm not gonna hide it. It's fine. More serious question. Is there a video on YouTube of you playing? I know you played in mid. I'd like to see how good you were. There's no videos. When I played, there are some clips, but I played in an amateur league. There are long games that has been started recording lately, but there are no videos. That is there, but yeah. By the way, there are people that actually watch me play, because I got recognized in the league here by a couple of guys, Chelsea fans here in Houston, and they taught me and they said, we know who you are. We see you footy Judge Mo. We see you in the Football Terrace. We know you have a channel. And I actually was playing against them, and I was actually coaching and playing at the same time. And yeah, how was that? So yeah, I did. What the fuck? You're a mechanical engineer. Wow, like we got a lot of people here that are highly educated. Highly educated. Carmelo! Is that different? He changed. Carmelo! He changed. Chelsea and Liverpool will finish below Arsenal. Fair enough. If you believe it, you believe it. It is up to you to believe it. No, I tried coaching, to be honest. I tried coaching. I coached kids like 10 years old, and I coached like under 18s here in a local club. And I tried. And it worked. I got a couple of kids scholarships here for college, for soccer. If people know what that is in America, like people get scholarships for football here. But it took a lot of time from me, and I know that it doesn't lead anywhere. Even though one of my friends is actually a professional coach, he coaches in New York now. But I didn't like it. I got my badges. I got I think I went to D license here in the States to coach. And I just didn't like it as much coaching, to be honest. I used to think that I would like it, but I didn't, to be honest. Love Liberia, love. But Carmelo is believing. So, Tevin, wow. We got a lot. Electrical and computer engineer here. Great. I love it. I'm a surgeon. Fuck off. You seriously a surgeon, Omar? You're too young to be a surgeon. Grants for geophysics. Yeah, I got here with I'm a medical social worker. That is great. I love that. I love the community. I love to do. I did pharmacology. Now teach. Fantastic and phenomenal. Great. I love it. I'm an astronaut. Fraud. You played NCAA D1. Oh, great. Because you know exactly what I'm talking about people getting scholarships. I'm a political scientist and policy specialist. Ooh. I'm a live streamer just like me now. I left geophysics to be a live streamer. I came on an L1B visa to America. I do phone-ins. Yes, I do phone-ins. Now I'm in America. I'm going to be doing phone-ins. Love it, guys. Love the community. And love that we still have 600 people here, 650 people here while we're doing the... you can ask me questions as well. Let's go. Let's go. Hit me with any questions. I'm an upcoming footballer. Remember the name, guys. Aya, big up. Big up. Someone backs themselves to be professional footballer. That is great. That is phenomenal. That is great. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's hear it. Now we're talking about the football. Warehouse worker. Okay, great. Glenn, fantastic. It was great in the beginning, not anymore. Things got very expensive here in the States, and it's not great lately, and things are getting hot, and social life disappeared from the States. If you live in the States, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't even... Actuarial scientist. What? Actuarial scientist. Right. Someone said my brother thinks he's played with you in Houston before. Really? Which league then? Oh, phenomenal. Great. I'm a mine worker. Okay, great. I'm a mines worker. Heavy duty in Africa and Liberia. Fantastic. You're an information engineer. IT يعني. You're an IT. Food cooker. You're a chef. How long have you been staying in the States? I've been here permanently since 2012. I answered this. I was a geophysicist. I'm still a geophysicist, IT engineer here. I'm officially I'm a YouTuber now, but I did geophysics before. So that is what is going on. Ya Allah. So we left football to talk about what are we doing here for the last 15 minutes, and I love it. You guys are keeping me company. It's actually great. Brain surgeon. All right. My wife's a doctor though. Brain surgeon here. Great. Fantastic. He says, do you sometimes play with Cologne? Oh, yes. I play against Cologne, Mohamed Cologne. I played with Cologne, but not for a whole season. I did the before season with them, but I went to a different team. So yeah. I did play with Cologne FC, yes. And Mohamed Cologne, yes. If people know who Mohamed Cologne is, yes. I played against Mohamed Cologne about like 7 games. Yes, I did play against Mohamed Cologne and his team about 6-7 games. Yes. I'm a master carpenter. Fantastic. I need a carpenter. Geophysics is going to be insane with improvements in AI, but people will lose their jobs. Yes. Before streaming, I was a waiter. Then I repaired train tracks and then did small work in boutiques. Fantastic. Great. Why are Arsenal fans silent for 15 minutes? I don't know. Yes, I played against Mohamed Cologne, the Inter guy, for like 6 games. Yeah, favorite Inter player and why? Javier Zanetti and R9. Javier Zanetti for the longest thing. Have you ever been to South Africa? I've never been, to be honest. I've never been. Brain surgeon is great. Big up the chat. Let's get to 500 likes before we end the show. AI is nowhere replacing jobs. They did replace jobs. It's not only about AI. Technology replaced jobs. It's actually very sad. Because when I first moved to the US and I was a team leader, they actually gave me, I had like 12 people or something close to that. We used to do like 4 projects at the same time. And then within like 5 years or 4 years, actually, I used to do the same amount of area in seismic data processing with only 3 people. So because the technology have actually developed, you know what I mean? Have you ever been to Hajj? No, I haven't, but I've been to Umrah when I was young. Where are you from? I'm from Manhattan. I'm in Houston. Texas. Come to Chicago, my guy. We'll see. I might visit Chicago. I might visit the north again. I am a school teacher. It's here in Manchester, but I'm originally from Liverpool. That is fantastic. Being a school teacher is amazing. Fantastic. Mo, looking from outside, was Messi and Ronaldo was just once in a lifetime numbers that never going to happen again. Do you think this generation accept every player to have 30 GA to have good season? Is it good or bad? I think it's bad. And to answer you quickly, what Messi and Ronaldo did together, that never happened before, and I don't think it will ever happen again. We literally spoke about it, so you can go back on the stream and watch it. When is the stream happening with you and Terry in the same room? I hope that we'll do it soon once I go to England. If I go to England soon, I will absolutely do it. Big up Barrios for joining late. Hit that like button, people. Let's get the likes up a little bit. We can actually get the likes up a little bit more. And subscribe to the channel. Support technology upgrades in private sector in the US is rapid, but in state agencies and federal agencies, it takes forever. You're being too deep in the conversation. You're being too deep in this conversation. But again, I'm asking you again, there is about 200 of you that haven't hit that like button. So hit that like button underneath your live chat. Let's get the likes up to 500. We can absolutely do it. Before we end the stream, of course, I'm gonna actually move to this now, so we can actually talk better now than this. I'm a sports lawyer and do commercial licensing agreement for athletes. So give me a sponsor, Yahi. A lot of people don't know how it works in that space. I don't know how it works. Try to get us a sponsor. Try to get us a sponsor. I'm trying to get a sponsor for this. I'm trying to get a sponsor for this channel, to be honest. It's someone that is working in the background. Mo, so you semi-pro footballer? No, bro, I'm 40 years old. The last time I played professional football, I was 21 years old, and that was in Egypt in like the 3rd division. That was the last time I played football, professional. But since I came to the US, I play in a very high league with a lot of ex-pros and people that actually played football and played against MLS players and stuff like this. So yeah, like it is, I played in high level. I'm older now. I'm actually overweight now since I moved to Egypt. I haven't touched the ball for 7 months. I haven't done any work for 7 months, so I'm overweight now. Mo, are you open? Are you open to a kosher restaurant in the US as a business opportunity? There isn't anyone in the market. There is one that sells kosher here, and it's not great, my friend. It's not great. I played multiple positions. I played right back, center mid, and the only 3 positions I played are right back, center mid, and right winger. Pick up buddies for the support. Love for the love. W's for my guy for just supporting the channel with $10. Love for the love. Wow, what a great guy supporting the channel. Fantastic. Fantastic, phenomenal support. A lot, love for the love. W's, my man, for supporting the channel. Wow. Just sending $10, dropping a tenner. The guy is saying, Mo, if Chelsea signs Xavi Simons, I think that settles the attacking squad. Midfield is sorted too. Just need a left back backup, right center back, and a goalkeeper, and we'll push for the title. It depends. I actually still think with your defense now being improving, the guy, I genuinely think that that you can actually push for the title now. If you get one of a center back or a goalkeeper, it doesn't have to be both. And I think once you sell Renato Vega, you will get a backup left back. You are not going to go the season without a backup left back. So the guy, like, I think you're enough. But the problem is, you have enough experience in the front line to actually push for the title. I think that would be the question that you need to ask yourself. You know what I mean? Is it going to be enough for you? Love for the love, buddies. Love for the love. Appreciate you so much for the love you're showing me and showing this channel. So, and I'm here for it. We're actually 35 likes away, as I mentioned, from the target. Mods, push the likes, please. Push the people to like the video. We need the likes to 500 before we end the stream. Love, my friend, for the support of the channel. Appreciate you so much, my friend, supporting the channel and supporting the stream and getting us where we are, people. You guys are absolutely legends, of course, guys. Like, subscribe if you are here. Of course, it's great privilege. I don't know, man. I can't trust Sanchez between the sticks and right center back. We have Tosin, Chalaba. Chalaba has been good. Love him, but they aren't good enough. The attackers may have the experience, but may not have the experience, but they have the quality, which is fine. But also the defense, Levi Colwill has been improving massively lately. You know what I mean? I've been improving massively lately. All we need is Chelsea to actually be good next season, to have a good season. I want to have a 4-way title race. You know what I mean? A 4-way title race will actually make it. Played left wing for Shamrock Rovers, youth level in the 20s. I had to juggle sports and suffer 2 serious injuries. Don't big up my friend. Sorry you had the injuries. Sorry. Big up Jenny. I haven't seen you for a while, Jenny. Big up Jenny. Listen, I literally said big up Jenny, and Siri just responded. I swear. Did you guys hear this? I said big up Jenny, and Siri just responded to me. That is crazy. Big up Carmelo. Hit that like button. Come on, you Gunners. Hit that like button. Big up Carmelo for supporting the channel again. Big up my friend. That is crazy, actually, what happened. Big up Carmelo for sending the super chat. Glenn Marsh is saying, Mosquera, if we don't sign a left winger, I might push the Emirates. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. How do you know that I'm back in the US? How do you know I'm back in the US? How do you know? How do you know I'm back in the US, Jenny? How do you know? I think next season will be intense for sure. Clubs are spending money to compete. Spurs new coach, United new attackers is going to be excited. A lot of people have still told me that actually they think that Spurs are going to actually be serious. The Spurs are going to be serious now. So yes, okay. If Spurs are serious, you're in for a very good season. To be honest with you, as Spurs, people think that Spurs are going to have a good season. That is fine. That, and it's the same. Wallah al-Azim, it's the same camera. Look at this. Watch this, guys. It's the same exact camera, but watch this. Once I turn the Korma key, now I think the camera goes down a little bit. Or not, it doesn't go down. Wow. Why does the camera go down? Look at this. I don't know why. The camera goes down once I have the Korma key, you know. I don't know why, but it is something. People are bored of me talking. Bro, I'm literally going in 2 hours and we spoke a lot. A lot. Serious question. Will United make top 8? Yes. Here you go. That's my answer to you. That's my answer to you. I'm Persian from Germany. I'm not jet lagged. To be honest with you. Jenny's saying we don't have good cameras in Egypt. I take the same camera. I take it to Egypt, Jenny. I think now we're going to the football. I think so too. Thomas Frank is a good manager for their club. He will be adaptable, which helps the Spurs squad rather than just playing one way. I agree with you. Spurs are going to be good next season. Spurs are going to be good next season. To be honest with you, I am a pediatrician. Wow. My man, you're a pediatrician. Great job, of course. Great job. Mo, Chelsea need Mark Gay for the experience. 100%. Someone just texted me again. What is going on? Someone just texted me. Damn. People text me to tell me stuff like Mark Gay for experience. Glenn shared the post. Gyökeres to Arsenal is happening, and press conference then Fabrizio revealed that the deal is getting closer. Okay. Let me check. Okay. Here you go. Gyökeres to Arsenal is happening, and press conference then Fabrizio Romano revealed that the deal is getting closer with a fee not far from being agreed with Sporting. Also mentioned Sporting a close signing replacement. Yes, I actually heard that. So you are absolutely correct. You're right, Glenn. Thank you so much for sharing this, Glenn. There are more. Sporting tried to move goalposts. Look at this. Look at Sporting Lisbon in the mud. Look at Sporting Lisbon. Sporting tried to move goalposts for Viktor Gyökeres in Arsenal deal multiple times to no available delay. So to be a huge frustration for Arsenal, but not a deal breaker. Arsenal to advance Eze deal once Gyökeres is signed and sealed. Klopp confident that Eze, so maybe Arsenal are going to get both Eze and Gyökeres. Probably that will happen, and we'll have a different talk, to be honest with you. Mark Gay is good, and I said that they need actually, Chelsea need an experienced center back. Sporting are being disgusting, to be honest, in terms of like is expected to actually get who's that? Sam Dean? Let me just maybe get Sam J. Dean. Sam, is that a reliable source? Football reporter for the Daily Telegraph. Let me follow him, turn on the notification bell, and see what he said. He's talking. Everyone now is reposting the Xavi Simons news, by the way. It might be true, you know? What the fuck? Bro, it might be actually bro, this is gonna happen. You know that Xavi Simons will move to Chelsea soon, you know what I mean? Okay, what did David Ornstein say on Mark Gay? On your marks. What does that even mean? Okay, let's hear what David Ornstein said about Mark Gay. Let's hear.
Well, he's one of the best defenders for Crystal Palace and England, of course. I'd be expecting him to start at the World Cup next summer. He's into now the last 12 months of his contract at Palace. Palace decided not to take Newcastle's offer last summer. I think it was about 65 plus £5 million in the end. So this was always a risk when they made that decision. It seems, well, we know Liverpool are keen on him at the right price. Reports today suggesting Tottenham, who have made a bid for him in January, don't forget, are still in the mix too. I think Palace would be looking to cash in rather than face losing him for free next summer. But he's got the power in his hands. He's very happy at Crystal Palace by the sounds of it. I don't think he'd be afraid to go to the end of his deal. It doesn't seem like a new contract is on the agenda. And I think Mark Gahey, with total respect to Crystal Palace, is going to be playing at the very top in Champions League football, whether it's sooner or later. And so, yeah, you suspect this is going to be one of the stories of the upcoming weeks of the transfer window. Whether he leaves or not, I really don't know, but there's interest in him. And
okay, great. But do we think he's going to go? I actually don't know, I actually don't know if he's going to go or not, but it looks like he's going to go. There is a key word here that Ornstein have said is, like there is a key word that he said, which is that he might actually stay the last year of his contract to actually make sure that he gets the fee from the club that he's going to sign. But yes, you're right, Posted. Like he said something that is I've never heard before, which is that he's actually thinking about staying that last year of his contract at Crystal Palace. So if that happens, that means that he's gonna actually try to he's gonna try to actually get a signing bonus from the club that he's gonna go to, which is actually gonna be crazy actually if that happens, because that is nuts, to be honest, because that means but how much he's gonna get if he gets a good contract from someone. Let's see the latest news about him. People think that Rodrygo and Gahey are both joining. Tottenham are still interested in Gahey. Why would he join Spurs if Liverpool and Chelsea in for him? And with all due respect to Spurs, you know what I mean? Like, why would he join Spurs, to be honest? 10 million signing bonus, something around that. But so how much he makes at Crystal Palace now? And what if clubs moved on the guy from him and signed other center backs? Now his options are limited next season as well. And I think the team that needs him the most is Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken. Is Liverpool, because you know that if Liverpool don't sign a center back and if Konate in January is not focused, and he's like signing for Real Madrid, as he stated, if Liverpool don't sell Konate and he's not focused for the second half of the season, what are Liverpool going to do then? Or are they going to try to sign another centre back in January? Does it take time? Liverpool need him the most, to be honest with you. That is what I believe. Are they going to sign him? Is there going to be a bidding war between them and Chelsea is what we actually need to look out for, Like, is it going to be a bidding war between him? And also, are Chelsea even in the market for him? Are Chelsea in for him? That is what I want to know. Do Chelsea actually go and get him over the line? Manchester United, we saw this, Glenn. The guy here is saying, I don't think they will. If you are a Big Six club, you are for sure looking at Gahey on a free next summer. No. Yes, I hear what you're saying. Paying 10 million sign bonus is better than paying whatever the Crystal Palace want. Do you think that is why clubs are kind of like a little bit slow on signing him as well? If that is what you think is the case, probably you are right, though. Probably you are right. So you need to actually wait and see if he's going to sign a new, like what is going to happen with him. Or Crystal Palace are going to lose him on a free. Crystal Palace can force him to move, You know, Crystal Palace need a centre back because they, as JC is saying, they tried with the Hoyson already. So Chelsea are in the market for a centre back. Are they in for Gay or are they in for someone else? But Gay is a good option for everyone that is on the market at the current moment for a centre back, which is definitely not Arsenal. It's definitely going to be Liverpool, Chelsea, and Spurs. Liverpool are the ones that I'm looking at them and I'm like, bro, you need a centre back. You know what I mean? But listen, I'm going to end the show now. It's 2 hours, guys. And I want to thank everyone that joined us. You guys are legends and amazing. I've streamed for a lot of time today. Thank you so much for everyone that is here with me. We're actually now, and I'm just going to tell you something. We are officially now, in terms of the number of views, we're going to hit 500,000 views from the lives and the, within that month, from the lives and the videos. 500,000 views is actually nuts, to be honest with you guys. It's actually crazy. We're closing in on 500,000 views, which is, I can't believe it. That is absolutely mad within 1 month to hit 500,000 views. I'm not joining Staffy. I'm redirecting to Staffy TV, but I'm not joining him. I'm gonna have a rest. I've been streaming for 2 hours, but big up everyone that is here. Let's get to 500 likes before we leave. We're actually very close. We're 2 likes away from 500. 2 likes away from 500. So hit that like button, people. Great content as always. I'm gonna try to do more solo streams with you, so you guys, with your support, we can actually do this more often. I'm in the UKS now, so I need your help with pushing the streams. My first stream tomorrow probably will be 6 p.m. UK time with Osam, Gunasols, Wolfie, and probably David. 500 likes now. We've hit 500 likes, and I want to thank. Appreciate you so much, people. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Well done, people. You guys are absolute legends and phenomenal people as always. Love for you. And we'll see you on Staffy TV. You know, Staffy TV. Go and support my man, Staffy TV. We'll see you guys there.